I will say, you and I are giving Womana today, honey. We are giving women.
Well, I do want to apologize, everyone. I normally have my nice webcam on the road with me, but somehow I'm in Myrtle Beach right now, and somehow in the midst of packing, you ever pack something, you just walk. Let me start recording my audio, actually. Audio. There we go. You ever started packing, and then like in the middle of your packing, you just walk right out the front door? Like one time, it was when you and I were in the UK together. I packed all this stuff, my bag full of like day clothes, and then I walked right out the front door. You remember I had to go to Primark and buy all my clothes at Primark? So I was wearing
No. You sent Jamie to Primark because Bob was like, I'm too good. I'm not going to the Primark. You said Jamie the assistant.
I was at work. I wasn't sitting back eating bangers and mash and fucking sausage pasties. I was getting ready and begging you for tights, having to literally beg you to give me tights, having to humble myself before you. You made me literally ask and beg, and you said, Bob, please. You said, get on your knees and then beg, and maybe I'll let you borrow some tights.
And no, I said, get on your knees, nigger. That's what I said. Those are my words, bitch.
I was going to say that, but you beat me to it.
Also, another note I have, because bitch, she came locked and loaded. She got her notes today for you. Not for you. For everyone last week who's saying that I came in really hot, that I came in like really Mina Thorgy, I want to say to all of y'all, I meant what the fuck I said. Fuck that bitch, okay? And I'm gonna double down on it this week again. And what?
Nope.
And also people being like, first, y'all realize Bob and I did Watchery together first, and then I took a little vacation this summer, and then Bob had to deal with Thorgy and her drunkenness. And with Bob, people are coming for you. They're like, why is Bob so mean at Monét smoking weed where he never came for Thorgy being drunk every episode?
Let's get into this episode of Drag Race UK, as I call it, Drag Race UK. When Victoria, Scone. The name Veronica Green and Victoria Scone. These names are hard.
Me too, and I can't with Vanity Milan and Vanity Cristal Versace. They're all so crazy.
Versace, cool. Something about these names. There's something they kind of anyway. Last week when she did that little slide, I was like something that I remember being like that slide wasn't smooth. She didn't quite slide. She kind of skipped. I was worried about her knee back then.
I didn't think so, but there's something about like when you lip sync, you just feel like the desperation. You're like, even though you're in the top, you can't like go home. You're like, I'm gonna do whatever I can to do this thing, and I'm like, girl, it is not worth it. Injuring yourself because now she's in danger of going home.
When you want it bad and you're there, you will do. But you will launch yourself off a building. I slid. I also slid. What you don't realize is
you did.
The dance floor is not actually smooth. There are tiles. In between each tile, there is like a little threshold, like a little thing. So I also slid and skipped across that motherfucker too, and got my knees cut up. So like any girls with Drag Race, don't slide. It is not a slidable stage. Y'all leave that slide shit to smooth marble floors. But yeah, I also fell victim to the ridges in the stage on RuPaul's Drag Race.
Yeah, I think that was the only interesting thing in the fallout. The rest of the fallout was pretty boring, in my opinion. Like, not boring. There's nothing like crazy happened.
Well, it got spicy when we got to the fucking the supermarket, the Rupa Market Suite.
Bitch.
RuPaul put her name in anything. RuPaul put her name in Rupa Market Suites. Subaru. A Rubaroo. Who's driving a Rubaroo? Forester. Yes, Roo. It's like, Jesus Christ.
Going into day one, in the first day, Victoria Green, she is really fagging it up in this cold ass workroom. She has on booty shorts, she has on a crop top, she has her belly, her belly ring showing. I'm like, damn, girl, it's kind of hot.
The way she dresses doesn't seem to. I would not think, based on her personality, that she would dress. I would assume that she would dress like Jackie Cox, but she dressed like Patty. She dressed like Patty. Happy birthday, Patty, by the way. Happy birthday to Patty. I know it's not going to be on his birthday.
Happy birthday, Patty.
But this bitch dresses like fucking Patty Cash. I was like, what in the East Williamsburg is going on here?
Yeah, it's very that. And then Rupa Market Suite happens, and things go all the way left. I was sitting there like...
Christopher Versace is acting wild. It's like, Mary, this is not the reading challenge. This is uncalled for. Like, she's like, I'm going to give you this because you a fat lesbian bitch. Who else? Veronica Green, old, dusty, about to be dead.
River, you trashy. You trashy as hell with your trashy aesthetic and your trashy outfits.
Your outfits are disgusting. You're poor. I hate poor people. Never be poor near me ever again. Who else? You're kind of trade, but whatever. Anyway, I'm like, this is. I know. Also, it was she reminds me of those folks. This is you. Remember, I just talked about this on the podcast. Everyone's joking around, and everyone's like, your hat too small. When they be like, that's why your mama dead. Dead as hell. Like,
well, I will say, I think what Crystal's suffering from is a young. You see this a lot with younger queens, right? Like when they want to really participate in drag culture, and they think how you do that is just being mean and nasty and shady. But it's not coming off as that. It's coming off mean and nasty, but not fun shady. It's just really down. Like who is that? Phaedra Onini, low down in the gutter. You know the quote. You always say it.
Yeah. But you call my mama low down in the gutter. But it was just really wild. I was like, this. Yeah. I remember I was just minding my own business. And I was like, not this random, completely unnecessary fat joke.
It was wild.
Just Mary, like, I'm glad they addressed it later on. We'll get there as we'll go chronologically speaking. But I was like, and I'm actually really glad that Veronica Scone was like, she was like, he. She was like,
Victoria.
Oh, fuck, Victoria Scone. These names, Veronica, Victoria, Scone,
Vanity,
Green, Velocity, Velociraptor, Dupree.
So now they separate the groups into 4-4-3.
Yeah, which honestly, in big groups, I would rather be in the group with 3 than be in the group with 4.
I would agree.
Personally.
I would agree.
Like, it's too many cooks in the kitchen. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
By the way, the saying should be too many chefs. Like, there are a lot of places that can work with lots of cooks, but it's about who's in charge. So the saying should be too many chefs in the kitchen.
Yes, Bob. That's a very good assessment of a very old saying. So they break down the groups, and in Theresa's group, she's like, listen, guys, I think we're going to be great. She's like, I don't dance. I can't get physical. I have really bad coordination, but I think we're really going to do a really good job in the challenge. I was like, girl, did you not say that to your group?
She said, I don't cook, I don't clean, but let me show you how we're going to win this week's challenge. Gobble me, swallow me, drip down the side of me.
I was like, Theresa, keep that information to yourself. What I learned on Drag Race, bitch, fake it till you make it. Like, don't say you can't do anything. Just be like, I feel great. And go in and let the chips fall where they may. Like, what does it serve you to tell everyone that you can't do anything?
But I will say this. Theresa from Meet the Queens, I did not think I would like her this much. Like, I love her. She is so funny, and she is horny. Like, Theresa is a horny ass drag queen. I'm like, girl.
Her husband is like 18,000 miles away in Spain. She's over there beating her meat, but girl with nothing. She can't do nothing.
Beating her Theresa. She said, I'm gonna ride. I'm gonna grab onto this bike like it's the biggest, juiciest dick. And I'm gonna ride this motherfucker. I'm gonna spit in your mouth. I'm gonna show these walls. Yes, very that same energy. That same energy. But I'm just like living for her, and I just think she's a really I don't know. I just like this queen a lot. What did you think of this challenge?
I love this challenge. I would love to do a challenge. You know, I love doing classes at the gym. Like, I love shit like this.
Before we get into it, we should actually talk about, because we're trying to go chronologically. Now they're doing their makeup, and then Victoria Scone is like, I want to talk about you calling me fat.
Yeah.
So let's go to the mirror moments.
The makeup moment.
So they sit at the mirror, and then Victoria Scone. Victoria Scone is like, I want to talk about our moment. And Victoria Scone said, and now back to that bitch that had a lot to say about me in the other day. Crystal, what's good? Like, she called her, and Crystal was immediately like, you know what? Don't even finish. You right. I'm wrong. I'm sorry. I have no excuse. My bad.
Yeah, I agree. I wrote down, I was really happy that they did this moment on camera, and like, because had they not had this moment, who knows what it would have exploded into online with fans saying, we fucking hate Crystal. She's fat phobic. She's the dumbest piece of shit. I'm happy that they had like a real moment on TV and show that people can have, you can say something that offends someone, but you can have a healthy conversation and be fruitful, and it can be healing, and everyone can walk away feeling good about themselves. So I really like that they had this moment on camera.
And it really launched into this greater conversation that everyone in the room had about their bodies. And then we were able to talk about colorism, and we were able to talk about like so many things and eating disorders. And I was like, you know what, honestly, work. And I love at the end when Victoria said, and it all came from Crystal calling me fat. That shit. That shit. I was like, she is not gonna let this bitch live this down. I know. And I haven't looked online, but and again, I think a reason why we haven't heard about it online a lot so much because people saw them like heal on camera. So I really like that it didn't escalate into something bigger and nasty and like terrible. So it was great. Shall we get into the runways? We didn't talk about the challenge. We talked about the rehearsal.
Oh yeah, the challenge. Sorry, the challenge. Yes, what am I doing?
Who do you think was like kind of like this Mary you struggling?
Oh, the last group struggled the most, and for two reasons. One, they didn't have a lot, like the other groups had like great lines and dialogue that helped soul the story. This group, they said like one thing at the beginning and then that was it. And then also Victoria Scone, I get that her knee is fucked up and whatever, so she did her thing sitting down. I think that kind of fucked them up a little bit. But also, if you are at a disadvantage because of your knee, then that's why it is more reason to add dialogue and to be funnier, to make your character bigger and fiercer.
Yeah. It also, there's also just seemed shorter. And my whole thing, I was like, listen, I understand this is not a read to Miss Scone. Let it be known I am not reading. But if I knew that I couldn't wear heels, I'd be like, I need someone from production to go buy me a cute shoe. Because I'm not going to come out here in a sneaker and like in a pair of New Balances and be like, it is what it is.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Agreed. Which team do you think was the best?
Definitely the Ride or Dies. The bike. I love the the ball. What's the bouncy ball team called?
The Ball Busters.
Yeah, the Ball Busters were really, really phenomenal. I mean, they just killed it. Like,
they were really great.
Yeah, all of them. There was nothing to complain about.
They all nailed the choreo, and I love that each of the characters felt fully realized and fully developed, and they all like were their characters the entire time. And I thought I really wanted. I really liked Kitty Scott Claus. I thought her characters were so fucking funny. I loved everything she did. I really thought she was gonna win.
Was who won again?
Crystal, Versace, bitch.
Oh, that's right. Yeah,
your arch nemesis.
I mean, okay, last week you said it was Veronica Green. Now this week is Crystal. Who is it? Who's the more nemesis? I would have given it to Kitty Scott Claus too. I also just really loved. I guess we should go into the looks, right?
Yes, let's go into the looks. So this week, the runway category was
red carpet showstopper.
Red carpet showstopper work.
So Theresa May, I love that Theresa May does this graphic pop art drag. I really think that her style is really unique. I think she's a really fierce queen. I like her.
I didn't love her makeup, but and I liked the dress. I did not love the silver catsuit underneath. I was like, the silver catsuit underneath was not my favorite. I think it would have been sexy, maybe with Nude Illusion or something else. But it was fine. It was a good look. The silver catsuit kind of threw me off, though.
I didn't hate it. Let's talk about Electra Fence. You know, I gotta say, I really think Electra Fence is. I think she's kind of out of her league at this point, and I think that she's wearing it's like a tracksuit or a trackie if you're from the UK, but a gown, but it's like a sparkly fabric, and with a high bob. Like a
girl,
little short
she looks crazy. She walked out and I said, girl, what is this?
Yeah, it's not great. I cannot in good faith say that she looks great. And if I saw this at the red carpet, I'd be like, what in the early 2000s MTV Awards is going on?
Yeah, she's giving me Pink. She giving me Pink when Pink was making that transition from her R&B to like rock or pop. This is Pink circa 2002.
Yeah, when you remember when Pink used to be black? There you go.
Bitch.
Looking
bitch.
Just because I let you go. And then she turned to light pink.
Bitch, black as hell. I remember when Pink was black as hell.
With the little short hair. I was like, oh,
yes.
So let's go into Vanity Milan. This actually reminds me of an outfit that Kim wore on our red carpet episode. Jake, can you pull that up?
Kimberly Chi?
Kimberly Chi on our red carpet ready episode. It was episode 2. Kim Chi wore a dress that looks almost exactly like this.
I don't remember that.
It does look. It looks good. It doesn't. There's. You know what I think is stopping it from looking elevated to me? The fact that if the flowers were like dispersed instead of having like a hard line, if the flowers were like dispersed and trickled out from this little shape in the middle, I also don't understand the shape in the middle. It's not quite the shape of a body. I'm not sure what the shape is.
Yeah, I would agree.
Kitty's Got
Next
Claws
up is my
really
favorite queen.
Good. Like she looks amazing, and it's so interesting how much nicer her proportions look when she's not wearing those massive shoulder pads.
Yeah, I think she looks great. I think she looks beautiful.
Yeah, it's really interesting how I don't know. She just looks really great, and yeah, you're right. Michelle be like this. Michelle be like, you did have one weird looking bobby pin sticking out the back of your. I saw that bobby pin. So you're garbage, and you deserve to go home this week. You had one. I saw. You know what? There was a thread at the bottom of your outfit, and this is Drag Race.
Mom, I cannot sit down. I'm fucking dead.
This is the Olympics of drag, Michelle. Please.
I know. I think Kitty looked gorgeous. I think she was pretty. Yes, the hair could have been bigger, but I think with everything that she did when the challenge and the runway, she was 1,000% a top contender. And she should have won, in my opinion. I think she did a great job this week.
I agree. Okay, let's move on to Crystal Versace. Okay, until Kitty's Got Claws mentioned it, it never occurred to me. Crystal Versace has a very small head, and I could not see it until Kitty said. I was like, and then when she came out because his boobs
Veronica
big.
said it. Veronica said it.
Oh, was it Veronica? Yeah, she came out with these boobs. I was like, damn, this bitch's head is like. It's like a pin. Her head looks.
I guess. Yeah. I guess. Yeah.
Small.
Oh my God. Yeah, but also, but you know, she said that she loves curvy women, and that's what she admires. So she obviously wears she's a tiny person out of drag. So she has on these huge hip pads, these huge like fucking triple D breasts, and the proportions to her head are just wow. Her head is very small.
This outfit she looks. I mean, this is a leotard with a skirt on it.
But for some reason, I don't know. I think with the hair and the red lip and how she sold it, it just felt more expensive than that. It felt really luxe, and also her fabric choices too. I think mixing it with that velvet or velveteen, actually, it just felt it just felt expensive, and that made it like really fierce.
Let's move on to River Medway, who, by the way, like for being called the cheap queen before, she stepped it
turned it out. So good.
She said, bitch, discount who?
She like came out in this beautiful look and this beautiful hair. I just felt so happy for her because she looked
was like, bitch, it looked like someone pulled you out of the fucking River Medway. You raggedy cheap bitch. Let's go on to Veronica Green. Okay, Monét, I have to ask a question.
Girl,
am I crazy?
First of all, this picture and the way she was standing on stage, she looks like a crazy person that got out of an institution.
Wait, the question is, am I crazy or are they crazy?
I think they're crazy because I'm on the same page with you, bitch. I didn't get it. I
don't like this hair.
I hated the hair.
I don't like the color on her. I don't like her makeup. I don't understand what's going on.
And the lipstick, Michelle was like, you know, I love when a girl makes a bold lip choice. I was like, what about a wrong lip choice? Do you like that too, Michelle?
I love Charity Case. This is a great queen. I'm calling the top 2 are going to be Victoria Scone and Charity Case. I'm calling it top 3: Victoria Scone, Charity Case, and who's my arch nemesis? Crystal Versace. They're going to be up there together.
I feel like Kitty Scott Claus might make up there a little bit.
I think Kitty's getting the Latrice, the Cracker, the Monét, the Alyssa, like past midway, but not all the way. That's what I see.
But not past midway, but not in the river. Wait, so I don't get the koi fish. Is she a Pisces or something?
No, I think she's one of those folks who just like makes kooky choices and is like, woo!
Right.
That's me. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. The quirky girl. She's quirky.
But, you know, she doesn't say it, which is nice. Right. And I hear her be like, I'm so kooky. Like, she's not doing that.
Yeah, for sure. And she was gorgeous. But, I mean, love her outfit.
She looks good. I mean, the lip is a little wild, but she looks good, though.
Shall we move on to Miss Ella Vaday?
Ella Vaday, her body looks fucking banging. She looks absolutely stunning.
And also, what I didn't like was, how you gonna have a titty bib on and you can see the titty bib out the sides? Like, girl, we can see the titty bib.
Drag her.
Anyway.
Let's go into Scarlet Harlot.
Girl.
Scarlet Harlot, what color is this?
This is like a red, like a crimson.
Okay, she has red hair. I mean, her makeup looks good. And this is a big necklace I can get behind because you can still see her neck. It's like big on her décolletage. It's big on her collarbones. But I mean, this dress is like, this looks like something that Tilda Swinton would have worn to a premiere in the 90s.
Yeah, something about it is not like, she's this like young kid and she just looks like an old lady here. Maybe it's the makeup. I don't know. Something isn't matching up. It's just not giving me the ooh-ah-ah sensation.
Let's go on
Victoria
to
Scone.
Victoria Scone. This is not
I hate this makeup. I hate this makeup. I hate the hair. The gown is not great. Especially coming from week 1 where she gave us such a strong presentation where everyone was like, "Oh my god,
amazing looks! 3 great looks in episode 1. Like she really showed out in episode 1. And
this one,
like her entrance look and everything was just so elevated. This is, I'm not obsessed with this, with the silhouette. The top looks kind of like just like a tank top.
Yeah, is it 2 separate pieces?
I don't know. It's not. But yeah, this is I do not love this dress on Miss.
Yeah, and if you're gonna wear a big chunky necklace like that, bitch, you put your hair up because now you have this big necklace and your hair is here too. It makes you look very like stodgy, as they say in the UK. And then also, bitch, they have PAs on set. Run a steamer on your dress, Mary, not the wrinkles. It's the wrinkles for me. Okay, here, who is your strongest? Who is your weakest look?
My favorite look of the week was River Medway. Like River just looks so good. I just love this look. I would wear this. I would. Yeah. If I saw someone in and out in the street, I'd be like, "Girl, you just fucking turned this. Like, you better work." Who was your favorite look?
My favorite look is a tie between River and Kitty Scott Claus, and I'm gonna go with Kitty Scott Claus because I just was so impressed by them the whole week. So I'm going for Kitty Scott Claus for my favorite look this week.
And I think we can both say our least favorite on the count of 3. I think we both have the same person. 1, 2, 3. Electra.
Michelle.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah. Trash.
It's not great. And I agree with Michelle. Michelle, like, she's already 5'2", and she looks like, I mean,
Thumbelina girl.
She looked like the knee-high private eye. Like, she looks so tiny.
Inch-high private eye, Bob.
Oh, my bad. So they go on to, so we find out the winner of this week's challenge is Crystal Versace. 2 in a row.
Versace girl.
Off the bat, right out the gate. I wouldn't have personally given her this win. I would have put her in the top for sure. I would have put her in the top, but I wouldn't have given her the win.
Yeah, I agree. I would not. I agree with that. She was top, not the winner. It should have been Kitty Scott Claus, but it is what it is. So the bottom 2 this week were Vanity Milan and also Electra Fence. Do you agree with the bottom 2?
Vanity Milan, Electra Fitz. I'm gonna say yes. I do agree with the top 2 or the bottom 2. And as soon as they started lip syncing, actually I don't know. Charity Case wasn't great this week. Charity Case did not have a great week in my opinion.
But Runway though, I think the Runway may have saved her.
Yeah, I mean her runway was. I thought her runway was fine. Like I don't remember being like, "Girl, you better." I was like, "Oh, this is fine."
It's better than Electra's and Vanity's.
That is true. But I would think that Vanity did better in the challenge than than these names. Charity did. And now I see why RuPaul has a hard time with the name. This is getting too much. And as soon as they had these 2 lined up, I was like, it's a wrap for Electra Fence. Even though I knew Electra Fence is one of the folks who like does like splits and dips, but in really weird places.
Then she started breakdancing. I was like, what in the fuck, Master Flex? I was like, what is going on?
This is all very impressive. I don't know that it matches this song.
It was a lot. I was like, this is crazy. The fucking breakdancing set me. I was like, we need to take that breakdancing and Veronica Green's cotton picking dress, and we have just all the it's just the black girl magic on RuPaul track.
Not the cotton picking dress. I've dressed up as a ball of cotton because I know that a lot of Americans are watching this and I want them to be uncomfortable. So I've chosen to dress up as American chattel slavery as my representation of my own town.
Imagine. Vanity Milan wins the lip sync and Electra Fence gets
Vanity Milan sends Electra Fence home.
Yeah.
And I think it. Wait, who do we? Jacob, do you remember what predicted would go home?
Yeah, Electra Fence.
Yep. There it is. I mean, I feel exuberated from my lack of knowledge.
But yeah, so Electra Fence, she gave some really, honestly, the breakdancing was her greatest contribution to the season, and I'm grateful that she did it. And you're happy I saw it, and it was the time to go.
If you want to see the full unedited version, you can go to patreon.com/sibling rivalry podcast. We are always happy to welcome new people to join us over on the Patreon and have fun with us. Thank you so much for joining us this week, and we'll see you all next time.
Yes, we shall. And when Bob goes away for surgery, I will consider maybe having Thorgy on here. I will consider it. Okay?
Thorgy's your tea coffee. I think Hector has been waiting outside the door this entire time, so I'm going to go get it. Bye, everybody.
All right. I love you very much. Bye.